ले रहे। कल का पहला दिन था, कल हमने उद्घाटन किया प्रोवीसी एंड डायरेक्टर ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स एंड फिजिकल एजुकेशन इनके हस्ते। आज हम दूसरा दिन के लिए उपस्थित हुए हैं। मैं तहे दिल से ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमेटी की ओर से आप सभी गणमान्य व्यक्तियों का हार्दिक स्वागत करती हूं। और सबसे पहले आज के ये जो प्रमुख अतिथि है आदरणीय डॉक्टर रंभा सोनाई मैडम, प्रियदर्शिनी महिला महाविद्यालय की प्राचार्य है। यह हमें आज के इस दूसरे दिन सत्र के लिए प्रमुख अतिथि के रूप में हमारे साथ विराजमान है। साथ ही आज के जो प्रमुख रिसोर्स पर्सन है वह है रिस्पेक्टेड डॉक्टर जाह्नवी इच्छापुरिया, औरो यूनिवर्सिटी से बिलोंग करती है, गुजरात। मैडम भी हमारे साथ जुड़ चुकी है। मैडम, आई वेलकम टू यू। आज मैडम हमें योग, कोविड एंड मेंटल हेल्थ इस विषय पर उद्बोधित करने जा रही है। मैडम, ऑन द बिहाफ ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमिटी आई वेलकम यू। साथ ही इस चेयरपर्सन के रूप में हमें हासिल हुई है डॉक्टर प्रतिभा सिंह रत्नू। यह राजस्थान यूनिवर्सिटी जयपुर से बिलोंग करती है। मैडम, ऑन द बिहाफ ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमिटी आई वेलकम यू। साथ ही हमारे साथ जिन चार महाविद्यालयों के साथ हम यह सेमिनार ऑर्गेनाइज करने जा रहे हैं, उन चारों महाविद्यालयों के प्राचार्य यहाँ पर उपस्थित है। सर और मैडम, हमें अच्छा लग रहा है कि आप भी हमारे साथ इस 5 दिन जुड़े रहने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। आई वेलकम टू ऑल यू। साथ ही 4 महाविद्यालयों के साथ तो हम ये ऑर्गेनाइज कर ही रहे हैं, लेकिन इस सेमिनार को इतने बड़े पैमाने पे ऑर्गेनाइज करने के लिए कोई मार्गदर्शक की जरूरत होती है। तो हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं अध्यक्ष के रूप में फिजिकल एजुकेशन एकेडमी के अध्यक्ष डॉक्टर करवंदे सर। सर, मैं आपका भी हार्दिक स्वागत करती हूँ। साथ ही विभिन्न महाविद्यालयों के प्राध्यापकगण और विद्यार्थी हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं। उन सभी का मैं आज के दिन आपका स्वागत करती हूँ। और आगे की ओर चलते हुए सबसे पहले आज के जो प्रमुख अतिथि है उनका परिचय देना चाहूंगी। प्रमुख अतिथि के स्वरूप में हमें प्राप्त हुए हैं डॉक्टर रंभा सोनाई मैडम। मैडम होम इकोनॉमिक्स डिपार्टमेंट से बिलोंग करती है। मैडम पीएचडी है और साथ ही मैडम की ख्याति है कि वह विभिन्न होम इकोनॉमिक्स विषय में जो भी कुछ करना चाहते हैं उनको सदैव हेल्प करने में माहिर है। और साथ ही ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एंड एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में भी मैडम का बहुत अच्छा सहयोग हम सभी को रहता है। तो ऐसे अतिथि हमें आज एज ए अतिथि करके हमें प्राप्त हुए हैं। साथ ही हमारे साथ जुड़ी है जाह्नवी इच्छापुरिया मैडम। मैडम का मैं शॉर्ट में इंट्रोडक्शन करना चाहूंगी। मैडम औरो यूनिवर्सिटी नागपुर गुजरात से बिलोंग करती है। मैडम योग क्षेत्र में माहिर है। मैडम ने 4 बार ऑल इंडिया यूनिवर्सिटी चैंपियनशिप गुजरात यूनिवर्सिटी से पार्टिसिपेट किया है। साथ ही बहुत बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी है मैडम की, एंड बहुत बड़ा ये है कि मैडम नेशनल जिम्नास्ट भी रह चुकी है अपने जमाने में। साथ ही मैडम ने खो खो, वॉलीबॉल, जिम्नास्टिक में भी ऑल इंडिया यूनिवर्सिटी गुजरात यूनिवर्सिटी से बिलोंग की है। मैडम ट्रैकिंग में भी रुचि रखती है और साथ ही आप जो विभिन्न स्पर्धाएं होती है उसमें ऑफिशियल करके आप कार्यरत रह चुकी है और कार्य कर रही है। विभिन्न खेल प्रतियोगिताओं का ऑर्गेनाइजेशन भी आप करती है। राष्ट्रीय अंतर्राष्ट्रीय वर्कशॉप सेमिनार में भी आप प्रमुख वक्ता के रूप में उपस्थित है। आपके राष्ट्रीय अंतर्राष्ट्रीय रिसर्च जर्नल्स में पेपर्स भी पब्लिश्ड है। और मैडम की और एक ख्याति ऐसी है कि मैडम एज ए जुम्बा ट्रेनर करके भी ख्याति प्राप्त है। और फिलहाल आप असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर औरो यूनिवर्सिटी में कार्यरत है। और मैं यहाँ और एक बड़ी बात मैडम की कहना चाहूंगी कि मैडम का एक प्रोफेशनल में एक ऑब्जेक्टिव मैडम ने रखा है, बहुत ही खास है। तो मैं यहाँ पे आपको पढ़ के बताना चाहूंगी। यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ नॉलेज फॉर द डेवलपमेंट एंड अपलिफ्टमेंट ऑफ फिजिकल एजुकेशन एंड स्पोर्ट्स। एंड दूसरा मैडम का ऑब्जेक्टिव है सक्सेसफुली अकम्पनिश द चैलेंजिंग टास्क, साथ ही टू इनकलकेट द न्यू नॉलेज इन यंगर जनरेशन। इस ऑब्जेक्टिव के साथ मैडम इस क्षेत्र में कार्यरत है। मैडम, आई वेलकम टू यू। साथ ही हमारे इस सेशन के लिए जो हमें चेयरपर्सन के रूप में प्राप्त है वह है डॉक्टर प्रतिभा सिंह रत्नू। यह असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर राजस्थान यूनिवर्सिटी जयपुर से हमारे बीच उपस्थित है। मैडम हॉकी खेल में रुचि रखती है और हॉकी की नेशनल स्तर की खिलाड़ी रह चुकी है। साथ ही मैडम प्रशिक्षक के रूप में भी राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर कार्य कर रही है। मैडम, आपने विभिन्न राष्ट्रीय हॉकी खेल प्रतियोगिताओं का आयोजन किया है। आप रिसर्च गाइड भी है। विभिन्न राष्ट्रीय अंतरराष्ट्रीय चर्चा सत्र में आपने अध्यक्ष के रूप में कार्य किया है और विभिन्न संशोधन पत्रिकाओं में भी आपके पेपर्स प्रकाशित हुए हैं। लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट, मैडम का प्रोफेशनल मोटो भी है, वो है हार्ड वर्क विथ ऑनेस्टी, डेडिकेशन एंड सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन। ऐसे ख्याति प्राप्त गणमान्य आज हमारे इस बीच उपस्थित है। मैं सभी का स्वागत करती हूँ और सबसे पहले मैं आज के अतिथि रूप में जो हमें प्राप्त हुए हैं आदरणीय डॉक्टर रंभा सोना मैडम, आपसे विनंती करती हूँ कि हमारे इस सेमिनार में 2 शब्द करके हमें सभी को गौरवान्वित करें। सोना मैडम।
हेलो हेलो
हाँ
मैडम,
मैडम, ये तो हो
आवाज
ओके।
है तो
यस यस यस।
इस नेशनल सेमिनार के पीछे हमारे महाविद्यालय के डॉक्टर सिरभाते मैडम और डॉक्टर सूर्यवंशी सर, इनका बहुत बड़ा योगदान रहा है। वैसे तो महाविद्यालय के हर एक प्राध्यापक गण बहुत अच्छी तरह से इनको व्यवस्थित ये सारा कुछ बातें उनके दिमाग में रहती है और वो अप्लाई करते रहते हैं। मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगता है कि ये लोग मुझे बोलते हैं कि मैडम ऐसा करे वैसा करे और मेरी परमिशन लेके ये सारा करते हैं। तो सबसे पहले तो मैं डॉक्टर सिरभाते मैडम का और डॉक्टर सूर्यवंशी सर का यहाँ पे धन्यवाद करना चाहूंगी कि उन्होंने इतने बड़े प्रोग्राम का ऑर्गेनाइज किया है। आज के इस वेबिनार में उपस्थित सभी प्रिंसिपल, सभी प्राध्यापक, सभी स्टूडेंट, रिसोर्स पर्सन्स, जिनके भी यहाँ पे अभी योगा के जो भी मैडम ने वो दिया है परिचय, लगा कि सही में इतने बड़े बड़े लोग यहाँ पे बुलाना और उनकी सारी बातें जो है वो स्टूडेंट सुनेंगे, हम सुनेंगे और उससे हम कुछ अच्छा करना चाहेंगे। इसलिए मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है कि ये प्रोग्राम मैडम ने अरेंज किया है। कोविड का इम्पैक्ट जो भी है हम सब लोग देख रहे हैं, उसको बार बार बताना, बार बार कुछ करना इतना तो हो नहीं सकता। लेकिन मैं इतना ही कहूंगी कि जब जरूरी नहीं है तो हम बाहर नहीं निकले और हम अपने आप को सेफ कर सकते हैं, अपने बच्चों को सेफ कर सकते हैं। और आज हम जो यहाँ पे इकट्ठा हुए हैं, मुझे नहीं लगता कि कोई ऐसे एक फैमिली होगी कि जिस फैमिली ने कोविड-19 का दुख नहीं झेला हो। हमने कितने अपने रिलेटिव यहाँ पे खो चुके हैं, कितने हमारे करीबी लोग यहाँ से जा चुके हैं। ऐसे इसमें ये ऑर्गेनाइज करना बहुत बड़ी बात है, जिसमें हम कुछ तो एक अच्छा अपना समय किसी अच्छी बातों के लिए दे सकते हैं। मैं बताना चाहूंगी कि ऐसे लॉकडाउन में होने वाली मेंटल हेल्थ जो हम लोग जैसे हम लोगों के एज वाले लोगों को कितना जरूरी है कि किसको बताए अपने दर्द, कैसे अपना समय का यूटिलाइजेशन करें, कैसे अपने भावनाओं को छुपाए रखे, किस समय उसको बताए। बहुत बहुत दिक्कतें हैं। इसके लिए मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि योगा एक अच्छा माध्यम हो सकता है इन बातों को सॉल्व करने का। मेंटल हेल्थ के लिए भी बहुत जरूरी है कि कुछ ऐसा ऑर्गेनाइज करे कि जिससे मेंटल हेल्थ में कुछ सुधार आए। बहुत दिक्कत होती है रूम में बैठे बैठे, तुम कितना देर बैठ सकते हो, तुम कितना देर एक्सरसाइज कर सकते हो, तुम कितना देर काम कर सकते हो। समय निकालने के लिए बहुत जरूरी है कि हम ऐसे वेबिनार से जुड़े, कुछ अच्छी बातें सीखे, कुछ हेल्थ के लिए सीखे और अपना समय व्यतीत करें। पढ़ने के लिए भी अपना एक लिमिट होता है, पढ़ पढ़ के अपन कितना पढ़ सकते हैं। तो ऐसी सारी बातें हैं इसमें। मैडम ने ये जो कुछ भी किया है बहुत अच्छा लगा मुझे। कल कल ऐसे ही एक घर में डेथ हुई कोरोना से, जिसके कारण मैं कल नहीं ज्वाइन हो पाई। आज मैडम ने मुझे सुबह ही मैसेज किया था, तो मैंने कहा मैडम आज मैं पक्का आऊंगी और आप सबसे अपने कुछ इमोशंस जो है वो शेयर पक्का करूंगी। मैडम वैसे बहुत अच्छा काम करते हैं हमेशा ना, अगदी मैडम हार्ड वर्कर आहे, धडपड करणारे आहे। खुद ही मैडम इतना सब कुछ करते रहते हैं। मुझे बड़ा प्राउड होता है उनपे कि एक कॉलेज को एक अच्छी फिजिकल एजुकेशन डायरेक्टर मिली है। मैं आप सभी लोगों का तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करती हूँ कि आप इस प्रोग्राम में आए, सबको हेल्प किया और आप अपना बहुत कीमती समय यहाँ पे दे रहे हो, इसलिए आप सबका मैं शुक्रिया अदा करती हूँ और आपको पूरे दिन के लिए शुभेच्छा व्यक्त करती हूँ और रुकती।
हेलो, धन्यवाद सोनाई मैडम। मैडम ने जो भावनाएं व्यक्त की है, उसी दौर से हमारा प्रियदर्शनी परिवार भी गुजर रहा है। फिर भी हम नए सिरे से इसके लिए तैयार हो गए हैं। मैडम ने अभी बताया कि खुद उनके घर में भी ये वो फेस कर रही है और हमारा प्रियदर्शनी परिवार भी बहुत बड़े सदमे में है अभी फिलहाल भी, लेकिन फिर भी हम इसमें जुड़े हैं। थैंक यू मैडम, मैं आपका धन्यवाद अदा करती हूँ। साथ ही इसके पश्चात आज के जो रिसोर्स पर्सन है वो है डॉक्टर जानवी इच्छापोरिया मैडम। मैडम का विषय आज जो हम लेने जा रहे हैं वो है योगा, कोविड एंड मेंटल हेल्थ। आपने सुना होगा कि यानी इस 2 साल में योग का बहुत ही ज्यादा महत्व लोगों को लगने लगा है। इसके पहले महत्व नहीं था, ऐसे नहीं था, लेकिन इस पैंडेमिक सिचुएशन में योग ने बहुत बड़ी छलांग ली है, ऐसा मुझे लगता है। यह हमारी भारतीय संस्कृति की धरोहर है, लेकिन फिर भी पाश्चात्य संस्कृति ने इसको बहुत जल्दी अपनाया और हम अभी अभी सब बोल रहे कि नहीं योग करो, एक्सरसाइज करो, व्यायाम करो। यानी मैं तो कहना चाहूंगी कि स्पोर्ट्स एंड फिजिकल एजुकेशन का महत्व अभी लोगों को बहुत ज्यादा समझ में आने लगा है और वो इम्प्लीमेंट करने लगे हैं। और इम्यूनिटी बढ़ाने के लिए ये सब सारी चीजें जरूरी है, लेकिन इम्यूनिटी कोई एक दिन में बनने वाली बात नहीं है। वह बचपन से उस ढंग से यदि हम हमारा व्यवहार रखते हैं, हमारी दिनचर्या रखते हैं, तो ही हम इम्यूनिटी बढ़ा सकते हैं। तो मैं आज के इस विषय है योगा एंड कोविड मेंटल हेल्थ, इसके लिए डॉक्टर जानवी इच्छापुरिया मैडम को आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी। ओवर टू जानवी मैडम।
Thank you so much, ma'am. And I'm
Yes.
Really sorry to Soumya ma'am to hear your loss, as we all are going through this from this difficult situation. And we pray to God that God give us a strength to face this difficult situation. I have requested sir to share my PPT, as I'm not able to share from my side. So can I have the first slide of my PPT?
Okay, madam.
Yeah.
Amit sir, can you share?
Wait, madam, wait.
Okay.
जब तक सर पीपीटी शेयर करते हैं, I would like to share few things that first of all I would like to congratulate all the organizing committee member to organize this wonderful national webinar where all the students, faculty and staff members are participating and get benefits out of it. And thank you very much to give me this opportunity to share my little knowledge with you all, and I hope that it would be helpful for you in any other way. So thank you so much once again.
मैडम दिख रहा है पीपीटी?
नहीं सर. Sir, if you have difficulty, then say to Dr. Praveen sir to share this PPT.
Should I try?
Yes, you can, ma'am. You are co-host now.
We can co-host. I think that's a good idea.
Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yes, it is visible, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
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 Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. But I'm not able to move the slides.
Oh. Okay, Amit sir.
Okay, now I'll try. If I need support, then I'll ask your support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Let's start about regarding the talk of COVID, yoga and mental health. As ma'am has already given my introduction, I'm Dr. JAHANVEE, working as an assistant director at Department of Physical Education at Aur University. Before starting my presentation, I would like to share a few facts about the COVID-19. As you can see in this graph that from February 7 to April, the COVID cases are taking very high speed. And what are the reasons behind it? The main reason behind it is lack of awareness, a very low immunity system, lack of social distancing, and all the rules and regulations जो हमें government ने बताए गए हैं कहीं ना कहीं हमने वो follow नहीं किए हैं. And one of the biggest reason is fear. How fear that I will explain you in my next slide. This is the second slide which showing that after administration of the COVID vaccination, second slide is visible? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. After the administration of COVID vaccination, you can see that still the graph of COVID cases is going up and up. So what are the reasons behind it? Government has put their best efforts in various ways to give vaccination. First, they have started with above 60, then above 45, and now vaccination is available for above 18 also. Then too, we are facing many challenges to overcome this COVID issue. And what are the reasons behind it that we all know? COVID has affected various aspects of our life. As ma'am rightly said that from our family, we are losing our family members who are very dear and near to us. We can see the health sector. Our Indian health sector is facing many challenges like diagnosis, quarantine, and treatment of the suspected of confirmed cases. Because of overload of doctors and other healthcare workers who are already at high risk. Disruptions in medical supply chain. We are always facing problem to get medical supplies on time. Why? Because when we are getting knowledge that our dear and near one are in a problem, we are not able to maintain the mental stability. And that is why to put right efforts, we are putting several efforts, we are wasting our time. And we need to understand that which are the right ways to reach to the healthcare sector. And here we need to understand that also that where healthcare sector is not able to support us because our Indian population is very huge. To reach each and every one is very difficult. So there, our mental stability is the only thing which help us to get the final way. As we know that COVID has affected our economic sector as well. the disruption of supply and chain of products, loses a national and international businesses, significant slowing down in the revenue growth, reduce global employment opportunity. Many small businesses are not able to survive. The huge businesses, the big businesses are surviving with the huge loss. Many private sectors are working with 50% manpower. This all situations created a biggest fear in the community. And as of now, our main aim and main intention to overcome that fear. As we know that COVID has affected our healthcare and economic sector, education is one of them. Education activity hampered a lot. Around 32 crore students stopped to move schools and colleges. Educational institute has to adopt a new technology which has not been used before. An initial stage, it was a very difficult task to all the teachers to teach online, especially with the lack of dedicated online learning platform. Here, I would like to congratulate all the teachers across the world who have adopted a very good and new technology is online technology. In initial year, it was very difficult. As I was also part of this community, I can understand that teaching online all of a sudden was a big task. And again, I would like to congratulate all the teachers who have given their best to serve their students. As of now, the organizers are organizing this wonderful webinar for the students so they can get the real scenario about how yoga and mental health is important. Previously also we were aware about this two term, yoga and health and mental health. But are we serious about it? The answer is no. Due to COVID, we realized the importance of yoga and mental health in our life and we started working to get it. But don't you think that this is a little bit late to work on it? But देर से जागे but सही जागे. अगर हम अभी भी योग और mental health पे काम करना शुरू कर देते हैं, it is very helpful for us to maintain our own as well as our family mental health. In this session, I'll be asking a few questions as Madam has informed me that there would be a students. And I can see that there are many professors and dignitaries are also there. So I'll be asking few questions and from student side, I'll be required the genuine and conscious answer. Why? That you would understand after my presentation that why I was asking you to give the genuine and conscious answer of my question. You can write down in the chat box. So my first question to all the students is that are you able to understand in online mode as offline mode? You can write down in yes or no. I'll give you 30 seconds to write down your answer in the chat box and I am able to read the chat. So after your answer, I'll move forward.
Ma'am, repeat the question, please.
Yeah, please. Are you able to understand in online mode as a offline teaching? All the students are requested to give genuine answer. Here, not any single faculties are judging you. They are not going to write down your answer and they are not going to ask you a question that why you have write yes or no. Yes, yes, yes. Wonderful. Yes. But if we frankly speak that whenever we are attending any online lectures, there are so many distractions. Somebody is sitting in front of us, somebody is watching movie in the other room, somebody is playing on the mobile, and that all things are stopping us to concentrate during our online teaching. Even though all the teachers are putting so much efforts to give you a best education, but why? It is a bit difficult because compared with the classroom teaching, in a room and at home, we have more distractions, right? So why this distraction is happening? Who is the responsible for that? So for that, my second question is that during classes, have you played online games, chatting with friends, or have you attended any social media? You can just write yes or no in the chat box. Yes, no, no, no. These students are very smart. Wonderful, wonderful. This is really great to know that you are not using any social media platform and you are not wasting your time on online gaming. But if you are doing, then you are not able to concentrate 100% during your classes time, and which affect your education system also. The next slide is talking about social impact. The COVID has given a very painful, aspects of social life, where you can find out that stress is going up, our weight is increasing during lockdown, the domestic violence are going up. So what are the reasons behind it? Disruptions of celebration of cultural, religious and festival events, which has large impact on our virtues and small business person. India is the country where we are celebrating many festivals. We are participating, we are organizing. And by participating and organizing in this festival, we are getting a positive reinforcement, which help us to lead our life happily and which help us to survive in such a monotonous way, right? But where that chain is breaking down, because from 2019, we have not celebrated our festival the way it should be, which gives a very big stress. Many countries has reported in increased domestic violence and intimate partner violence in COVID-19 pandemic. Why? Because financial insecurity, stress, uncertainty have led to increased aggression at home. Many people can manage their aggression up to certain extent. Sometimes they are harming themselves, sometimes they are harming their family members, and that leads to domestic violence. Previously in India, we have a culture of joint family. Now slowly, that joint family is going into the nuclear family, where there are grandparents' roles is very crucial. When we have grandparents at home, they are the pillar of the discipline of our family member, right? But somehow that pillar is not there. Somehow the main person of the family, they are not able to maintain their mental stress. And because of that, out of aggression, the family violence, the domestic abuses cases are going high and high. So my next question to you all, that how many of you are thinking that you become more aggressive or having less tolerance capacity from last few months? Don't compare with your daily lifestyle. From last few months, if you feel that you have a less tolerance capacity, just write yes or no. Why I'm asking this question? Because this COVID pandemic has changed our routine. Previously, we were having a set routine where in morning we have a good family time, then we are going to school and colleges, we are meeting our friends, our colleagues, we are coming back, we are doing some kind of activity, we are going outside, then we are coming back. But that routine is not there. And that is why we as a human, we would like to live in a set pattern. When we are not living in set pattern, that disturb our mental stability. And because of that, we are developing some kind of irritation, frustration and aggression inside of us. Sometimes we are able to manage and sometimes we are not able to manage. So that is why I'm asking this question, that are you feeling that now your tolerance capacity is going little down? Yes, no. Okay, should I repeat this question? My question was, how many of you are thinking that you become more aggressive or having less tolerance capacity from last few months? Don't compare with your entire life. I'm just talking about last few months. So what was the reason behind it? The social gathering replaced by the teleconferencing. Social isolation among the alcohol users also adopted a trend towards drinking culture and antisocial community. If we'll compare this generation with our generation, This generation was already antisocial. They are living their 40-50% lives on a social media, where they are using Facebook, WhatsApp, and other social platforms. If you will compare our real life and our social media life, there is a vast difference. There is not a similarity. And that is why the gap of mental stability is created. Most of the people have struggled to manage their weight during the lockdown. As I said earlier, previously we were living a set fixed life when we are going for the school, college, any physical activity or any other artistic or other activity clubs. But here everything is stopped. 24/7 we are at home. While attending online lectures, if we are not feeling comfortable, if we are not able to concentrate, what is the second option we have in our hand? Let's have some food. Whenever we are visiting kitchen, we are going nearby to fridge, we are opening the door and we are eating something which is not necessary. We are eating at that time when our system is not demanding. And that is why the weight is going up and up. You'll be amazed that India is one of the countries where maximum obesity is grafted. So here, these are the impact of COVID on our social life, and we seriously need to take it into the consideration that how to deal with it. These are the different aspects of the mental health which we need to take into the consideration, which you can identify that fear, stress, anxiety, eating disorder, personality disorder, mood swings, lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem, and so on. So how mental health is affected by the coronavirus? The coronavirus is known to be extremely multidimensional in the sense that it is able to attack different organs in the human body. It could be lungs, liver, kidney, or heart. However, there is another organ that virus attacks silently, but the effect of this is most often not visible, the human mind, and that too with extremely devastating consequences. Several reports has highlighted that during this lockdown, mental illness cases had increased by 20%. That means out of 5, 1 member is affected by the mental health. So here my question to you all, as you all are very senior faculty and you all know that why mental health is important. So my question to you that why mental health is important, you can write down in a one word. Why mental health is important. If we are physically fit, if our body is physically fit, why need to have a mental health? Why mental stability is very much important in our life? You can write down in a one word. I could not find the answer. Why I am asking this question, so that I can understand that all the members are with me and there is a sense to talk about the mental health, yoga and COVID, right? So I expect that you all will give answer. Life, live happily, healthy, better living, wonderful. So mentally healthy person is able to meet the demand of life. Here, during COVID, every human being on a planet has been affected directly or indirectly by COVID-19 pandemic. This invincible enemy has brought forth another inner enemy that destroys us from within is fear. Fear becomes our mental health. So what is a mental health? Mental health is not just absence of mental disorder. It is defined by state of our well-being in each and every individual. So you can do your all the work properly. There should be a productivity and you can feel the part of the community or you can serve the community. These are the few characteristics of the mentally healthy person, that the mental healthy person comfortable about his or himself. That is, he feels reasonably secure and adequate. He neither underestimate nor overestimate his own ability. He accepts his shortcoming. The mentally healthy person is able to meet the demands of life. He does something about the problems as they arise. He is able to think for himself and to take his own decisions. He sets reasonable goals for himself. He shoulders his daily responsibility. So before going to the yoga, that how yoga will be helping you to maintain your mental stability during this difficult time, I have 8 questions and I want a genuine answer of those questions. So I would like to request all the members, those who are attending this mental health session, please give answer of this question. You can give answer in yes and no. And then I will inform and I will share that why this mental health is important and why I have asked these questions. Are you always worrying? My first question is, are you always worrying when you are sitting, when you are standing, when you are doing something, when you are enrolling yourself in any other activity? Are you always worrying? Just write yes or no. Wonderful. I'm happy that so many no is coming. Wonderful. My second question is, are you unable to concentrate because of unrecognized reason? Whenever you are thinking something, whenever you are doing something, you got scared, you have a fear of something which you are not able to identify. Is there a situation is with you? No. Wonderful. Some says yes, some no. Very nice. I'm very grateful to all the members, those who are giving answer. This is really encouraging me to take this session. My third question, are you frequently unhappy without justified cause? To deal with our fear, we need to be happy. We need to be concentrated. We need to be self-confident. So do you feel that you are constantly unhappy without justified cause? No. Wonderful. Do you lose your temper easily and often compared to your previous version? Wonderful. No, no, yes, no. Wonderful. Do you have wild fluctuation in your mood? Do you have a mood swings? आप कभी भी गुस्से हो जाते हो या कभी भी आपको ऐसा लगता है कि चलो अभी ये काम नहीं करना है, दूसरा और कोई काम करना है, or you are not able to concentrate on your particular task? Are you upset if the routine of your life is disturbed? As everyone's life is disturbed. So are you upset about it? Are you not happy about it that my life is hampered because of this COVID pandemic and I seriously need to work on it? Yes. Are you afraid without a real cause? When so many bad news we are hearing, we are always feel, upset that if something happened with our family members or dear ones, what would happen? How would I manage the situations? Yes. Are you always right and the other person always wrong? Do you feel that whenever you are sharing something, you are always right and the other person are always wrong? Are you going to a long debate on this COVID, pandemic, yoga, mental health? No. Wonderful. Why I ask you this question that if out of 8, if you have given yes in a 5, then there is again matter of mental concern. Now you must be thinking that how, right? This dialog box is not going down. My next slide is visible.
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
It is not visible to me. No problem, I'll continue. Today, I'm not going to talk about what is yoga, what are the different aspects of the yoga, what are the benefits of the yoga. Today, I'll talk about the yama and niyama of the yoga, which are the pillar of the yoga, right? Whenever anyone would like to start a yoga practice, they should first start the practice of yama and niyama. These are the basic value system and discipline system of our life, which everyone needs to practice. So what is yama and niyama? Yogic principle Yama and Niyama are most important in this present moment, where social distancing and personal hygiene are being emphasized by all medical authorities. So what is the purpose of life? Most of the students must be thinking the purpose of life should be having a good house, good life partner, having a good car, having a good bike, have lots of money. These are the stuff of life. But what are the purpose of life? It's not only happiness and peace, but infinite happiness and peace or blissfulness. In the yoga philosophy, it is called Ananda. What is Ananda? Ananda is, it is what we do during our 24 hours of our daily routine, which determines the quality of our life. How to choose what to do and what to not do. How to control our thoughts and actions. So when we do any work in a life, in our daily routine, and we are feeling happy about it, so we are at the Ananda state. But whenever we are doing something and we are not connected with that work and we are not enjoying that work, that means we are not able to do that work by heart, by mind, and giving our physical presence also. So our Ananda state is very much important to reach the purpose of life. So have Yama and Niyama will help you to get happy, healthy, and mentally stable life. This Yama is about moral disciplines. The first Yama is Ahimsa, a non-harming or non-violence, not only with the action, but with thoughts, words, and deeds. Ahimsa means being mindful of our own thoughts. When we think negatively, we send message through our body that cause a fight or fighting response. This creating a cortisol hormone in our body. This lowers the immunity system, making us more vulnerable to the disease. It is not just thought about ourselves. We should be mindful of jealousy, judgment, anger, and dislike. So here we can connect Yama and Niyama with all aspects of the life. We can connect with the physical aspects, we can connect with the mental aspects, we can connect with the vital aspect, we can connect with the spiritual aspects. As I am talking about today, mental aspects, I have connected all the Yamas and Niyamas with our mental aspects. So here Ahimsa, by Ahimsa, what I am trying to say that we should be mindful of our thoughts, words, and deeds. Whenever we feel negative about anyone else, we are developing that system to think negative for ourselves. So whenever we are developing a negative system in our body, we are becoming negative person. So as of now in this COVID situation, these things we need to keep in mind that whatever difficult situation is there, we have to maintain a positive attitude towards life. If we are not able to maintain a positive attitude towards life, we are facing n number of problems. You might have seen and you might have observed that after recovering from COVID, people are dying from heart attack and other disease. Why? Because they have given up. Their positive attitude has given up. They have developed a negative attitude and negative thinking pattern, which is not allowing them to look beyond the screen. There are few questions. I can attend those questions in question answer session. Ma'am, please. Hindi mein baat kare. Okay, fine. And the second very important moral discipline is Satya. Satya toward ourselves. The Yama and Niyama provides way in which we can not only build a better relationship with world around us, but with ourselves too. हम जब छोटे होते हैं तो हम अपने टीचर्स, हम अपने पेरेंट्स, हम अपने फ्रेंड्स सबको गोल गोल घुमा देते हैं, राइट? बट जब जैसे जैसे हम बड़े होते हैं वी रियलाइज कि हम सबको झूठ बोल सकते हैं, बट हम अपने आप को झूठ कभी नहीं बोल सकते. इन अवर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड वी नो ऑलवेज दैट अगर मैंने ये झूठ बोला है, दिस आर द कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस एंड आई हैव टू फेस. बट व्हाई वी आर डूइंग इट? टू गेट शॉर्ट टर्म बेनिफिट्स. And when we are working on a short term benefits, हम वो जो long term benefits हमें मिलने वाला है उसके बारे में हम भूल जाते हैं. So always make your own plan for your short term goals and for your long term goals. जब आपकी actions, आपके deeds, आपके thoughts, आपके short term goals को मिलेंगे, तभी ही आप लाइफ में कुछ आगे कर पाओगे. But when your action, words and thoughts are not matching your deeds or your plan, you are not going to the path the way you desire. So Satya in life is very important. As of now, we know that this situation is very difficult. The only thing is that in our hand is to accept the way it is. But when we are not accepting, there are still few members who are saying that ये तो flu है, सर्दी खांसी की दवाई खाने से आ जाएगा, इधर नहीं जाना है, उधर नहीं जाना है. That's not going to work. If you have not taken your vaccine, I would urge you to take your vaccine as early as possible, because we have to accept the things the way it is. हम उसमें कोई भी manipulation, हम उसमें कोई भी changes नहीं कर सकते. Now third and very important yama is asatya, that is non-stealing. That means it's very intent and desire to own and steal in anything, whether it is material, talent, relationship, gift, achievement, success, time or natural resources. So why this feeling is coming up? Because हम बहुत बार ऐसा सोचते हैं कि we are not having that power to work. हम बहुत बार खुद को किसी से छोटा या बड़ा सोचते हैं. And especially in students life, how we are practicing this asatya? जब भी हमें कोई भी presentation करना है, जब भी हमें कोई भी project बनाना है, हम किसकी help लेते हैं? Google बाबा की. What we are doing? Copy, paste, right? And we are doing this practice to get good marks. Are you really thinking that you are deserving those marks? It is not like students. There are many faculties like us or other. They are practicing this in their research also. Do you really think that is going to help you? At some point, it might be. But if you will think deep down, this practice, by practicing this, you are cutting down your own wings. Because जब आप copy paste करते हो, तब आप ये भूल जाते हो कि आपके अंदर भी वो abilities है जो इससे बहुत अच्छा लिख सकती है, जो इससे बहुत अच्छा कर सकती है. The only thing you need is that you should have confidence in yourself. When you have a confidence in yourself, you will not practice this. Sorry. So we need to practice this yama and niyama in our daily life to get a positive lifestyle. And why this positive lifestyle is very important? To reach out our goals in the right direction with the right way. The next and very important factor is brahmacharya. Here brahmacharya is not directly connected with our sexual desire, but it is connected with the right use of energy. The right use of energy. Leaders consider how we actually use our energy in the right direction. Brahmacharya also awakes a sense of directing our energy away from external desire. You know, those desire which seems great at the time, but ultimately that flatter. So here in students' life, we need to do brahmacharya from what? Any guesses? We need to do this practice. We need to do this practice from Netflix, Amazon, and all OTT platform. Why? Because we have given so much our attention over there that at a one time we are watching 7, 8, 9, 10 episodes. And by watching that episodes, we are using all our energy to watch that episode and to understand those episodes. And whenever we have time to study, that time we are mentally exhausted. And we are just physically sitting there and we are not able to concentrate over there. So here we have to do brahmacharya from all this OTT platform to use your energy on the right direction. Last and very important aspects of the yama is aparigraha. This important yama teaches us to take only what we need, keep only what serves in the moment, and to let go when the time is right. I would like to connect this yama with the diet plan. अभी हम घर पे बैठे हैं, तो हम क्या करते हैं? Especially in Gujarati families, we have various dishes like khaman, idra, dhokla, and many dishes which we are making at home during this pandemic, and we are eating. But at the same time, what is happening? We are not working on our physical fitness. So when our intake is very much and our physical fitness, our exercise routine is zero, what is developing? The fat content in our body, which is not required. We need to eat 80% only. We have to keep our stomach 20% free. We have to हमें 80% ही खाना है, 20% हमें अपने stomach को खाली रखना है. Why? So our internal organs can work properly. इनकी जितनी भी functions है food को digest करने के लिए, they will get proper time. But due to this pandemic, we are eating 4 times, 5 times in a day, which is not at all required. This aparigraha we need to take in our relationship also. Sometimes we have many friends, but do you have any single friend with whom you can share your feelings, with whom you can share your doubts, you can share your personal things? Nowadays, we have many friends, but that a good friend is missing. So where you feel that any relation or any kind of friendship or relationship is giving you pain, just step back. Just think that why it is not working. If you find out the reason behind it, work on it. If there is a problem from your side, you work on your part. If you feel that there is a problem in the other side, you just invite that person on a cup of tea and try to communicate. Because when we are stopping communicating, we are stopping our progress in a relationship. So keep in mind this all 5 yama to develop a moral discipline in our life. Next we have a niyama, and in niyama we have a soch. Soch means cleanness. Our environment often reflects our state of mind. अगर हमारा घर, हमारा बेडरूम ऐसे मैसी है तो हमें अच्छा लगेगा? नहीं. We feel that something is missing and we don't feel to sit over there. पर जब हम उसको क्लीन करते हैं, जब हम हमारे सराउंडिंग एनवायरनमेंट को क्लीन करते हैं, we will feel to be there. हमें वहां बैठना अच्छा लगता है. We'll get a positive vibes. Why? Because whatever is there in the environment, that is part of our inner environment also. We need a socha in diet also. You are what you eat. So the cleaner our food is, the cleaner we are going to inside out. It's just about having awareness of what we are consuming and making conscious choice to enable us to live healthier and happier. Nowadays, this is a pizza and burger generation. We are not following our old cultural food habits. And plus, we are not following the physical fitness criteria also. So what is happening? We are developing a wrong and faulty food habits. With that, we are developing obesity, which is not going to help us to maintain our physical fitness. If we are not able to maintain our physical fitness, the mental stability is at stake. We need socha in the mind also. The cleanness of mind is very much important. You may well be familiar with the terms. Where the attention goes, energy flows. And this is one of the key to unlocking the sometimes apparently big door that stand between us and the realizations. Our mind is a very powerful tool. We have to use it very wisely. It is having a big ability to make a big impact in our lives. Judging people and yourself, it's not at all possible over here if you have a cleanness in mind. You will not judge a other person. You will not judge yourself. If you want to work beyond that, you just need to compare yourself with your last version. अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है कि आपको अपने लास्ट वर्जन से आगे आना है, आपको अपने ही वर्जन को डेवलप करना है, you don't need to judge you. You just need to assess you on different aspects. अगर आप स्टडी में आगे बढ़ना चाहते हो तो you need to clear your mind that what are your ways. अगर आप कोई आर्ट फॉर्म में आगे जाना चाहते हो, you have to clear your mind that what could be your next steps. There are different steps to reach your goal, and for that, cleanness of mind is very much important. Next, is a very important aspects of niyama is संतोष. आज हमारे पास सब कुछ है, अच्छी गाड़ी है, अच्छा बंगला है, अच्छी जॉब है, सिर्फ एक चीज नहीं है तो ये संतोष. संतोष means non-attachment. The niyama leads us towards a more positive relationship with ourselves, which is important as we cannot form healthy and authentic relationship with others. So why santosh is important in our life? So here I am coming up with one more question, and this is more related to students also. And my question is to you that how many of you have thought once in life, I would be more happy if I would be having more money, fair skin, slim body, good degree, good life partner, and so on. Just write yes or no in the chat box. Should I repeat this question? I would be more happy if I would have more money, good life partner, fair skin, slim body, good degree, and so on and on reason. That means those who are writing no, they don't have any expectation from their life. Should I count like this? We have n number of expectations of our life, in our life. The main and important thing is how we are dealing with it. If we have this feeling that अगर मेरे पास iPhone है, अगर मेरे पास अच्छी कंपनी का फोन है, तभी मैं happy हूँ, this is a very wrong feeling. This feeling many times give us a deep pain, and we need to understand the necessity of this pain. Is it going to change you as a good person? Is it going to help you become a more strong, healthy and wealthy person? If not, it's not required. Santosha doesn't mean sitting idly and resigning need to do anything. It simply means accepting and appreciating what we have and what we are already, and moving forward from this point. So when we accept ourselves the way we are, when we know our flaws, when we know that हम किसमें अच्छे किसमें बुरे हैं, जब हमें ये पता चल जाता है, तब हमें आगे के स्टेप आइडेंटिफाई करने में इजी रहता है. बट जब हम ये नहीं मानते कि भाई मेरे फ्रेंड्स के कंपैरिजन में मैं स्टडी में अच्छा नहीं हूँ, बट वी आर मेकिंग स्टोरीज, अरे उसने तो चोरी की होगी, उसके लक अच्छे होंगे, उसको किसी ने हेल्प किया होगा, उसको इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस मिल गए होंगे. दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम वी आर स्टॉपिंग आवर ओन ग्रोथ. व्हाई? क्योंकि हम वो रियलिटी एक्सेप्ट करना ही नहीं चाहते. वी नीड टू एक्सेप्ट द रियलिटी, वी नीड टू एक्सेप्ट आवर ओन सेल्फ द वे वी आर. एंड जब हम वो एक्सेप्ट कर लेते हैं, तब हमें आगे के रास्ते पता चलते हैं कि नाउ हाउ वी हैव टू मूव फॉरवर्ड, व्हाट आर द स्टेप्स फॉर दैट. So here I would like to share 3 things with you that don't compare yourself with anyone. You are very unique. Do not compare others as well, and do not compare your situations with any other situations. It won't be same, and that gives you a pain. Just make short-term and long-term goals and work on it. Next, and very wonderful aspects is tapas. That means discipline. As I am from the sports background, I am blindly believing in this discipline that if you don't have discipline in your life, you are not able to get success in your life. So what is tapas? Tapas can mean educating a sense of self-discipline, passion and courage in order to burn away impurities. These impurities can be physically, mentally, emotionally and spiritually. You need to overcome it. So how you can work on impurities to understand that what are the things where you need to work hard. Tapas is an aspect for the inner wisdom that encourages us to practice even when we don't feel like it, even though we know that how good it feels. So tapas means जब आपको ऐसा लगता है कि ये चीज मुझे करनी है, बट उसके लिए आपको करेज चाहिए, आपका जो रूटीन है उसको चेंज करने के लिए. For example, if I feel that पूरे दिन के टाइम में जब भी मैं पढ़ने बैठता हूँ मुझे फैमिली से बहुत सारे डिस्ट्रैक्शंस मिल रहे हैं, so what I will do, I will find out, okay, I will wake up early in the morning and from 5 to 7 I will do my study. But for that, what you have to do? जो रात को हम नेटफ्लिक्स देखते हैं उसको बंद करना पड़ेगा, जल्दी सुबह उठना पड़ेगा. And to decide that, that is a tapas. To work on that, that is a tapas. तो अगर आपको कल के लिए कुछ करना है, you have to do some steps, some good solid step today. That is a tapas. So here again my question to you, and even I can correlate because this has happened many times with me also. So my question is, how many of you are plan to do something new, but it's many times end up with the next time or a Monday? Just yes and no. आप में से कितने लोग ने कुछ नया करने की ट्राई की है, बट वो ऑलवेज चला जाता है कि चलो नेक्स्ट टाइम से करते हैं या नेक्स्ट मंडे से करते हैं, जो मंडे कभी नहीं आता हमारे लाइफ में, राइट? वंडरफुल. यस, नो, यस, यस. So why this has happened? Because we don't have courage to work on it. We have not gathered sufficient courage to break down our myths. We have not developed sufficient courage to work on our goals. अभी हमें स्लिम तो बनना है, पर जिम में 4 घंटे कौन जाएगा? हमें टॉप तो करना है, बट पढ़ने के लिए 5-6 घंटे कौन बैठेगा? For that you need a courage. For that you need a tapas, discipline in your life. Without it, you are not going anywhere in your life. What is the tapas? Tapas means doing all the things on the right time, with the right way to make us feel happy, healthy and blissful. That is a tapas. Without discipline in life, we can't achieve good and many things which we desire. कभी कोई प्लान बनाना, कुछ भी चीज को हासिल करने के लिए सपने देखना is very easy. पर जब हम seriously वो चीज पे काम करने लगते हैं, then we realize कि how difficult it is. Because to reach that point, to reach that success, we are not only one. There are thousands of members who are working towards the same goal. और आप तब वहां तभी पहुंच पाते हो जब आप डेडिकेटेड हो, जब आप डिसिप्लिन में अपने सारे स्टेप्स को अकोमोडेट करते हो. नेक्स्ट एंड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इज स्वाध्याय, मीन्स सेल्फ स्टडी. इन स्वाध्याय, स्वा मीन्स ओन, सेल्फ एंड ह्यूमन सोल, and adhyay means study. That means you need to study yourself. It could be study of scriptures as well. But scriptures आप कब पढ़ पाओगे, कब समझ पाओगे? जब आप अपने आप को पहले समझते हो. By paying attention to study to ourselves, we become more aware of the things we do that harm us, and also those which serves us, bring us closer to process to understand ourselves. Swadhyay does not mean that you need to read all the scriptures compulsorily. It could be a book, it could be a piece of writing, it could be any material on internet. That depends on your mental state. अभी हम सब ये जो 83-89 मेंबर्स मुझे यहाँ दिख रहे हैं, ये सबकी मेंटल स्टेट इक्वल नहीं है. किसी को पॉजिटिव रेनफोर्समेंट चाहिए, किसी को पीस ऑफ माइंड चाहिए, किसी को करेज चाहिए, किसी को डिसिप्लिन डेवलप करना है. So our requirements are different, but with different requirements, if we are reading one book which is not serving our purpose, it's not going to work. And before reading book, we need to understand that what is the requirement of our mind. If we are not at peace, we are not able to read any book, and we are not able to understand that what that book is going to tell and what that book is going to explain. So first of all, you need to understand the state of your mind. And when you will understand the state of your mind, you will try to develop a good state of mind when there is a possibility to acceptance. जब आप ये accept करते हो that X, Y, Z अगर मुझे पाना है तो A, B, C I need to work. And when we understand that, we start reading ourselves. जब हम खुद को रीड करते हैं, तब हम दूसरों को भी अच्छे से समझ पाते हैं. So self-reading is very much important. And the last and very important aspects of niyama is Ishwar Paridhan. Ishwar Paridhan is made up of 2 words. Ishwar means supreme, God, or a ultimate reality. And Paridhan means fixing, which means cultivating a deep and trusting relationship with the universe and making each action an offering to something bigger than us. Here, in short, I can explain Ishwar Paridhan is to work egoless. When we are working egoless, we are opening the door to accept the reality. But when we are working with the ego are stopping us in many ways. Ego stop us to take a good progress in life. So here, Ishwar Paridhan means those who are spiritual, they can understand that they are doing prayers, which is the food of our soul. But those who are not that much spiritual, those who are not believing in God, they can take Ishwar Paridhan in this way that you have to surrender yourself into the reality. You have to work without ego. So when there is a no ego, there is n number of ways to accept the reality and work on it. So here in Yama and Niyama, I have shared about the courage, discipline, perseverance, positive attitude, self-study, and surrender. Surrender means zero ego state. Now, this Yama and Niyama practices help us to develop a good value system and discipline in our life. I'll try to switch on my video, but I'm not able to. Am I visible? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, you are visible now.
Okay. So, I talked about the Yama and Niyama, which help us to understand that what are the factors we need to understand to have a happy and blissful life, and what are the factors we have to control so we can move ahead. We need to break down the chain of our ego. We have to break down the chain to move forward. Again, I'm not visible. Okay. Now, okay.
Yes, you are visible, ma'am.
So now I'll talk about the mindful breathing. So when we are working on Yama and Niyama, if we are practicing mindful breathing, that help us to develop a positive attitude. So what is mindful breathing? Mindful breathing use the breath as an object of concentration. By focusing on the breath, you become aware of the mind's tendency to jump from one to the other thing. The simple discipline of concentrating brings us back to the present moment and all the richness of experience that is contained. It is a way to develop mindfulness, the faculty of alert and sensitive awareness. In short and easy way, अगर मैं mindful breathing समझाऊं, तो वो breathing है जो आप enjoy कर पाओ, जो आप अच्छे से कर पाओ. जब आप कोई भी breathing pattern या प्राणायाम अच्छे से नहीं कर पाते हो, जो आप enjoy नहीं कर पाते हो, that is not mindful. Or because of you are not doing this with the consciousness, with the awareness, that breathing exercise is not helping you. So how to do mindful breathing? First of all, you should know what are the importance of mindful breathing. And first of all, you should know that what is the right technique of mindful breathing. So here I have added the link of diaphragm breathing pattern. First we will watch this and we'll do 2-3 breathing exercises, because usually I'm not teaching pranayama online, as I believe that whenever I'm teaching and if other person is not doing correctly, it's not going to help them. So here after this video, I will teach you 2 breathing patterns which may help you during this COVID-19 to maintain your oxygen. So first we will watch this video of diaphragm, and we can say it belly breathing also. Video is visible?
No, ma'am.
Okay, now?
No, ma'am.
Diaphragmatic breathing.
Now?
And please remove your presentation and then open in YouTube.
Most efficient.
Okay. I'm not able to go to the main page of Zoom. Okay. Now it is visible.
Muscle of breathing. It is a large dome-shaped muscle located at the base of the lung.
No, ma'am. Actually, your presentation is visible. It is not removed.
Okay. So from where I can remove my presentation? Okay. Stop sharing.
Yes, I have already stopped your sharing. So you can share your screen, and you can tap on your Chrome page, YouTube page.
Now it's visible?
Yes, it is visible, ma'am.
Okay. Please watch this video carefully.
Your abdominal muscles help move the diaphragm and give you more power to empty your lungs. 1. When you're first learning how to belly breathe, you might find it easier to follow these instructions while lying down or sitting in a comfortable chair, maintaining good posture. Your body should be as relaxed as possible. You can use a pillow under your knees to support your legs. Close your eyes for even better awareness. Scan your body for tension. 2. Pay attention to your breathing. Place one hand on the part of your chest or abdomen that seems to rise and fall the most with each breath. If this spot is in your chest, you are not utilizing the lower part of your lungs. 3. Place both hands on your abdomen and follow your breathing, noticing how your abdomen rises and falls. 4. Breathe through your nose as deep as you can. 5. Notice if your chest is moving in harmony with your abdomen. 6. Now place one hand on your abdomen and one on your chest. 7. Inhale deeply and slowly through your nose into your abdomen. You should feel your abdomen rise with this inhalation and your chest should move only a little. 8. Exhale through your mouth, keeping your mouth, tongue, and jaw relaxed. 9. Relax as you focus for more deeper and longer controlled breaths. You might also want to try putting a book, leaflet, or even a newspaper on your belly. That way you can watch it rise and fall while you practice, letting you know that you're breathing deeply with your diaphragm instead of shallowly with your chest. Pay attention to the flow of your breath. Strive to make it smooth and gentle. Try to find a steady rhythm in your breathing. At first, practice this exercise 5 to 10 minutes about 3 to 4 times per day. Gradually increase the amount of time you spend doing this exercise, and perhaps even increase the effort of the exercise by placing a book on your abdomen. As you become more comfortable with belly breathing, try doing it sitting up, and it can even be done while standing. Although breathing sounds like it should be easy to do, diaphragmatic breathing takes practice. It is important that you feel comfortable with this type of breathing before you move on to the guided breathing exercise. When you're ready, you can move on to the guided graded exercises from the main menu.
Thank you for watching this video. जब हम कभी छोटे बच्चे को जब हम कभी छोटे बच्चे को ऐसे सोते हुए देखते हैं तो हम क्या देखते हैं, उनका belly up down होता है whenever they are doing breathing, right? So this is our normal and natural breathing pattern. Whenever we are take a long deep breath, first it is going to our chest level and then it is going up to the stomach level. But slowly and gradually we have developed a shallow breathing pattern. And by this shallow breathing pattern, we are not able to get maximum oxygen per breath. So we have to develop a belly breathing. We have to develop this diaphragm breathing pattern to get maximum oxygen in a per breath. So how to develop this breathing pattern? For that, I will teach you today 2 breathing patterns. This is not a pranayam. This is just a breathing pattern. And many yoga experts are here. They can understand that it is called Antar Kumbhak and a Bahya Kumbhak, right? So first of all, we'll maintain an Antar Kumbhak for a 10 seconds. So what is Antar Kumbhak? We have to sit straight. We have to take a long deep breath, and we have to maintain that breath inside of our body. That is Antar Kumbhak. We will practice Antar Kumbhak 10 seconds. And if you all can switch on your video, so I can see that many people are joining me to practice this Antar Kumbhak. So I would like to request everyone to sit straight with the erect posture. Keep your both hands on your stomach. Close your eyes and take a long deep breath. And just focus on your stomach. And we will maintain this position for 10 seconds. Hold your breath inside of your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and relax. Now slowly exhale. This is the Antar Kumbhak breathing pattern. And now we will do the Bahya Kumbhak. In Bahya Kumbhak, what we will do? We will take a long breath. We will do breathe out. And we will maintain this posture without breath inside of our body. That is a Bahya Kumbhak. We will maintain this for 10 seconds. Those who can feel difficult to maintain this 10 seconds, they can maintain for 5 seconds, right? So keep your hands on your stomach. When you will take a long deep breath, make sure that your stomach should come outside. And when you will do breathe out, exhale, that make sure that your stomach should goes inside, right? Now keep your eyes closed, body straight. Take a long deep breath. Breathe out. And maintain this position for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and relax. This Antar Kumbhak and Bahya Kumbhak help us to understand that while we are doing any pranayam, how our body is reacting. Are we doing with the right technique? So I would request all the members, those who are attending this meeting, that before starting your pranayama practice, you need to work on your belly breathing. Because if you are doing wrong breathing pattern, you are using wrong breathing pattern, you are not going to get good benefits out of your pranayama practice. So this is my humble request to you that whenever you will get time, do this Anta Kumbhak and Bahya Kumbhak 5 repetition every day. This will develop a vital capacity of your body. You can carry maximum oxygen in a per breath, and this will help you to do your daily routine without fatigue. So I think this was my presentation all about. And last, I would, I think again I have to share my screen.
Yes, ma'am. Again, you have to share your screen.
Now it's visible?
Yes, it is.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In last slides, I would like to share that our life is matter of our choices, and every choice of our life makes us. So take the choices wisely. Whatever you choose for your life, it should be help you to get a good person. If you are mentally happy, healthy, and stable, you can help your community. And with this, I would like you to watch this video of Guru Gopal Das, which is excellent, saying that how our life choices is helping us to make the right choices in our life. For that, I have to again stop my presentation.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not able to stop it. Now it is stopped.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I think it's not working. Here is the link. You can share with all the members. They can watch it whenever they'll get time.
Ma'am, you can share it in our chat box.
Okay, fine. I'll share the link in the chat box.
Yes. I can try to share it from my device.
I have shared.
But it is not visible.
I think it's going to only Sonali ma'am.
Yeah. Sir, it's already in Madam's PPT. Madam, sir, it's already in Madam PPT. You can share from there also.
Yeah, it's there in my PPT.
Also. Yeah.
If you can able to play that video, which is very useful and very positive, and will give us perspective that how to select good people and how to make a good choices in life. Are you able to do it?
Yes, ma'am. Just wait for a few minutes.
I'm sorry, I have taken more time.
I think it is on destiny, ma'am.
Yeah, it's on this. Yes, yes, this is the video.
Luck or destiny. Now, in my humble opinion, destiny is the situations that come to you, which are beyond your control. For example, you didn't choose your parents. Did any of you choose your parents? You were destined. That was destiny. You were born. So, situations are destiny. You didn't choose them. They came to you. If someone comes and insults me, I didn't choose it. It came to me. That situation is destined. But my response to those situations is my choice. Response is not destiny. What I choose is my choice. And when I choose it, that decides my future destiny. This is why they say man is the maker of his destiny, not situations. Situations will remain what they are, but how you respond to those situations is completely and entirely your choice.
Thank you so much to share this video. By this video, I would like to share that only that many times we hear to react, right? But we need to start to hear to understand that what other person is trying to say. And when we are starting hearing from that perspective, we will not react, we will give response, and that would be always in a positive way, right? With this, thank you so much all the organizers to give me this opportunity to share my knowledge, and I hope that the people who are attending it might feel informative and useful. Thanks once again to all the organizer team. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
ओके थैंक यू वेरी मच। मैम ने बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से और सिंपल लैंग्वेज में हम सबको इस सिचुएशन के बारे में आगाह किया है। और मैं यहाँ पर और एक बात कहना चाहूंगी कि कोविड पैंडेमिक में मेंटल हेल्थ, तो ये जो मेंटल हेल्थ है यह हम योग के माध्यम से यानी जो हमारा डेली रूटीन है, जैसे कि यम नियम के जो अलग अलग प्रकार है, जैसे सत्य, अहिंसा, असत्य, ब्रह्मचर्य एंड अपरिग्रह, ये हमारा डेली रूटीन का ही प्रोग्राम है। उस डेली रूटीन को प्रोग्राम को यदि हम इस ढंग से करते हैं तो निश्चित ही तौर से हम मेंटली फिट रह सकते हैं। यह मैडम ने हमें बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से बताया। और लास्ट में जो मैडम ने वीडियो बताया वो कि सिचुएशन, तो अभी ये जो पैंडेमिक की सिचुएशन है ये भी हमारे सामने है और वो सिचुएशन को कैसे हैंडल करना है यह हमें योग के माध्यम से हम कर सकते हैं। मैडम थैंक यू वेरी मच। नेक्स्ट आई विल वेलकम डॉक्टर प्रतिभा सिंह रत्नू, द चेयरपर्सन ऑफ दिस सेशन। प्लीज मैम।
Thank you, Dr. Sonali ma'am. First of all, I welcome you all in this national seminar on impact of COVID-19 on mental and physical health, precaution and remedies. Respected principal ma'am, chief guest of this session, day 2, Dr. Rambha ma'am, today's resource person, Dr. JAHANVEE, from Oro University, Gujarat, and the organizing team, especially Dr. Sonali Sirbhate ma'am, for inviting me such an excellent seminar organized by Priyadarshini College of Wardha College and with collaboration with many more colleges of the Maharashtra state. And I would like give a special thanks to Dr. Suryavanshi for giving me that opportunity so I can listen and watch how can I improve my mental health as well as of mine, as well as of my student and as a worker of this community. The topic covered by Dr. JAHANVEE ma'am was on the mental health was very excellent, and she reached the objective of this national level of seminar. Madam JAHANVEE described all the things in a very easy and very fruitful manner. And because जैसा कि अभी हम सब जानते हैं कि whole world are suffering from this corona pandemic and our enemy is invisible. Main thing is our enemy is invisible. So we have to be more cautious about, precautious about that thing, ki how do we save from this kind of enemy which is not invisible. So in the, you can see the mental health play a important role, because you can see lots of stress is occurring in the day-to-day life of the human being, because now the second lockdown is going on. All people are at the homes, so now everybody is taking stress. And look at the casualty levels, like Dr. Ramba ma'am said, we have many of our very closer people. Even I have lost last 4 days, even my relative, very close relative, pass away. So, and we don't know how many more people still leave us. So only Almighty and the way we move in day-to-day life can save us. So ma'am also told about yam niyama, yoga, and breathing exercise. These all are very good. But my dear friends and my dear colleagues, as I can see, there are lots of senior colleagues are here. Dr. Anil Kharwande, I know him personally, is a very nice person, and many more physical educationists I have seen in this national webinar on this online platform. So the thing is, how do we strong our immunity, and how we have to deal with fight or flight concept of this stress. Because whenever the stress is going on, there are two concepts. When first eustress and other one is distress. Eustress means happy stress. There is some kind of stress is good for us, because क्योंकि अगर हम थोड़ा बहुत भी स्ट्रेस नहीं रखेंगे तो हम केयरफ्री हो जाएंगे. Why this second wave is going so much effective? Because we people are very much carefree. कि हमने छोड़ दिया था चीजों को, मास्क लगाना, प्रॉपर डिस्टेंस मेंटेन करना, बहुत सारी चीजें ऐसी थी जिनकी वजह से आज ये सेकंड वेव वापस से कोरोना की आई है. और इसकी वजह से बहुत ज्यादा नुकसान पूरे भारतवर्ष को नहीं अपितु पूरे विश्व को उठाना पड़ रहा है. तो इसके लिए कि ये स्ट्रेस हमें लेना है, लेकिन थोड़ा इतना स्ट्रेस कि हम स्टेबल रहें, और प्रिकॉशियस वे में लेना है स्ट्रेस कि हाँ, whenever we go will outside, maintain the social distancing, proper mask, and whenever come at the home, spend some quality time with the family. यहाँ पे distress नहीं लेना. अभी I will give the example. One of the oldest grandfather and grandmother in Rajasthan state, they attempt suicide. Why? कि वो कोरोना की चपेट में आ गए. उन्हें लगा कि मेरे जो पोते पोती हैं वो हमारी वजह से कहीं सफर नहीं हो जाए, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी दे हैव लॉस्ट देयर चिल्ड्रन. उनके बेटे और बहू को उन्होंने लॉस कर दिया था. तो इस सिचुएशन में दे चूज द फ्लाइट कॉन्सेप्ट की उन्होंने दे क्विट. बट एज ए स्पोर्ट्स ऑलवेज गिव स्ट्रेंथ. खेल के दो ही पार्ट है, जीत या हार. तो खेल आपको बहुत अच्छी चीजें सिखाता है कि यू हैव टू फाइट, नॉट फ्लाइट. So I will say on this national platform that take the positive attitude. Always mental health depend on your positive attitude. Way you life. आप अच्छे से जिए. आप ये सोचिए कि आपको इतना अच्छा क्वालिटी टाइम मिला है अपने परिवार के साथ बिताने का. So you have to choose this and also manage the times. Do some meditation because आप पूरे दिन एक घर में हैं. घर का दायरा भी इन दिनों बहुत कम हो गया है क्योंकि पहले हम परिवारों में रहते थे, अब हम फ्लैट संस्कृति की ओर हैं. और मुंबई महाराष्ट्र जैसे स्टेट में जहाँ पे पॉपुलेशन ज्यादा है और बड़ा अपार्टमेंट व्यूज है, तो वहां पे मैं आपको being a sports person, being a physical educationist, I will suggest 4 things. Management of the time, do some healthy exercise, routine exercise and some yogic exercises like छोटे बच्चों को आप you can do the सूर्य नमस्कार, कुछ प्राणायाम आप जरूर करें because it is you can see the now researches show it is directly damage your lungs. तो आप जब अनुलोम विलोम प्राणायाम, कपाल भाती, इस तरह के प्राणायाम आप कीजिए. कुंजल जो क्रियाएं हैं, जल नेति हैं, वो कीजिए. इसके अलावा आप मेडिटेशन में मैं बताना चाहूंगी कि आई पर्सनली यूज टू दिस हार्टफुलनेस मेडिटेशन से आप जुड़िए. आपके हार्ट की प्योरिटी को ये बताता है. यू हैव टू फोकस. आप कहीं भी किसी भी स्थान पे बैठ जाइए, अपना ध्यान कीजिए और महसूस कीजिए कि हाउ मच योर हार्ट इज प्योर and remove the negative thoughts of your life. After that you can find that the positive attitudes comes in your life. So be happy, be safe with this time. This is my humble request. Stay safe, stay homes. बच्चों का बड़ा ध्यान रखिए और ये जो माहौल है इससे हम जरूर उभरेंगे. यस, इट्स हैपन. क्यों ये हुआ है? क्योंकि हमने मानव ने कहीं ना कहीं प्रकृति से बहुत ज्यादा छेड़छाड़ की है. हमने हमारे कल्चर को ही हमने बाइफर्गेट करना शुरू कर दिया. तो नाउ यू कैन सी वी आर लिविंग एट होम, प्लेइंग लॉट्स ऑफ टाइम विथ our family. So now the family culture is developed. We are using our homemade things. This is more important because diets play an important role. So I once again I congratulate the organizing team. They have organized such a wonderful national level of webinar. And Madam JAHANVEE, I can see the very young and dynamic yoga guru and assistant director for giving such a wonderful lecture. And Dr. Sonali ma'am and Parveen sir, Dr. Amit Tembhurne, Sudhir sir, and many more who are directly and indirectly related with this national level of webinar. Thank you so much, my dear friends. Be safe, be healthy, stay at home. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Pratibha ma'am. Over to Amit sir.
Once again, thank you very much, ma'am, for reflect on this session. And on behalf of the organizing committee, I am again thankful to you for sparing your valuable time with us. इसके पश्चात मैं सभी पार्टिसिपेंट से अनुरोध करूंगा कि आज के सेशन के विषय में अगर आपके किसी प्रकार के प्रश्न होंगे जो आप अगर जानने में हमसे पूछना चाहते हैं, तो आप अपने क्वेश्चन यूट्यूब चैट बॉक्स में या फिर जूम चैट बॉक्स में ड्रॉप कर सकते हैं. और जूम के जो पार्टिसिपेंट हैं वो अपना हैंड रेस का ऑप्शन दबा सकते हैं ताकि मैं उनको अनम्यूट कर सकूं, या फिर आप खुद को अनम्यूट करके भी क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं. तो सभी पार्टिसिपेंट जिनको क्वेश्चन पूछने हैं, आप अपने क्वेश्चन रेस कर सकते हैं. मैं फिर से पार्टिसिपेंट से अनुरोध करूंगा कि अगर आपकी जसूजा सिमरन है, ओके, प्लीज अनम्यूट योर.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, yes, you can ask
Sir,
your question.
yes, sir. So black fungus is a viral disease or not?
Sorry.
Janvi ma'am.
Yes. Can you repeat this question?
Jastuja ma'am, please repeat your question.
अमित तब तक दूसरा क्वेश्चन ले सकते हैं. अमित, hello.
हाँ प्रवीण सर.
We have another question on this YouTube chat box.
Yes.
And the question is from Sanjay Deshmukh, and he is asking, what is the main difference between breathing practice and pranayama?
This is a wonderful question, which asked by
Sanjay Deshmukh.
Yeah, Mr. Sanjay Deshmukh. Pranayama is a thorough practice of pranayama where we are doing the normal creature given by the Maharishi Patanjali and other yoga guru. For example, Anulom Vilam Pranayam, Shitkari, Brahmari, Om Pranayama, right? Breathing pattern is to understand your breathing pattern, that how we are going to perform this pranayama. As I have already shared earlier, that before practicing the pranayama, first of all, you should know that what is your breathing pattern. Usually there are three kind of major breathing pattern. One is shallow breathing pattern, second is fast breathing pattern, and third is deep breathing pattern. And we should always follow the deep breathing pattern, especially whenever we are doing pranayama practice. So for example, if I'll ask you to do Anulom Vilom Pranayama, right? But your belly breathing pattern is wrong and you are doing Anulom Vilom Pranayama, you are not able to get maximum benefits out of it. It is not like that pranayama practice is going to harm you. Of course not. But whenever we are doing any pranayama, we should know first that what is our breathing pattern. If we are doing a shallow breathing pattern, we first need to improve the belly breathing. If we are developing belly breathing and right breathing pattern, and then we are practicing pranayama, then we'll get a maximum benefits out of it. So these are the correlation with the pranayama. That is why I have explained that these are the breathing patterns and not the pranayama. I hope that I have answered your questions.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, my first question is black fungus is a viral disease or not?
Which one is I am not able to understand.
Okay, ma'am. And my second question is menstruation. Ladies can take vaccination.
Menstruation. Actually, your voice is not coming clear.
Okay, ma'am.
You can write down in the chat box. Are you asking about the vaccination during the menstruation time, right?
I will give this answer as I have done my research on this particular menstruation related with the exercise physiology. There's a lots of myths and ideas associated with present time कि आप menstruation में आप vaccination करा सकते हैं या नहीं. But there's a guideline given by the government. They are saying yes, you can do. But major thing कि आप क्योंकि जब menstruation आपका होता है तो there are lots of blood loss. So you have to take proper balanced diet, nutrition diet, and then you can go for the vaccination. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, very true that there are so many myths about the vaccination. So it is not like that. Whenever you are going for the vaccination, make sure that you have taken a good diet. Yes. And then you will take your vaccination. That is not a big problem for that.
Thank you very much, ma'am. There is another question on YouTube from Dhananjay Patil. How much time we should spend daily on pranayama?
How much time we have to do pranayama? Is this question?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So that is, very different to person. If you have started your pranayama practice, then your time would be 10 to 15 minutes. If you are doing with the second step, then it would be a different. And if you are doing on a regular basis, then it would be a different. So you are doing with which level, I'm not aware, but if you are starting your pranayama practice right now, I would suggest that during pranayama, your body should not feel a fatigue. Whenever you feel fatigue and stress after performing pranayama, means you are doing beyond your limits, or you are doing with the wrong way. So whenever you are doing your pranayama practice, make sure that after practice you feel energized, you feel more happy and more active. But if you are feeling low and stressful, that means you are doing beyond your control, right? So your pranayama practice is based on which level you are doing. So like that you can maintain the timing of your pranayama practice.
Your body is a good biological watch, no?
Yeah, your body and mind is having a good connection.
Always give, yes, it always give the direction. How can you do? It is good. We have a good system created by this destiny, so there's no need to worry. जितना आप कर पाए उतना करें. हमेशा ध्यान रखिए, बिगनिंग में आप जितना कर पाए उतना करें. ज्यादा जब भी आप कहीं ज्यादा करेंगे तो चाहे खेल हो, चाहे कोई भी फिजिकल एक्टिविटी हो, देयर इज अ चांस ऑफ इंजरी. सो ऑलवेज बी इन द माइंड कि जब भी आप कोई भी एक्टिविटी करें, चाहे फिजिकल एक्टिविटी हो, चाहे कोई योगिक एक्सरसाइज हो, चाहे प्राणायाम हो, चाहे मेडिटेशन हो, उतना ही करें जितना आपकी बॉडी उसको एक्लिमेटाइज कर रही है. हमेशा इस बात का आप ध्यान रखिए. बीइंग अ पेरेंट आप ध्यान रखिए कि आपका बच्चा कोई भी इस तरह की एक्टिविटी ना करे जिससे उसको चांस ऑफ इंजरी बढ़ जाए. आजकल क्या हो रहा है कि there's a lots of YouTube channel, in the social media platform there are lots of apps are available, and the children are doing the exercises and the yoga in a wrong manner. That's why जैसे जानवी हमने पहले भी बताया था कि आप हमेशा आप ये ध्यान रखिए कि आप उतना ही करिए, स्टार्टिंग में आप उतना ही एक्सरसाइज एक्टिविटी करिए जो आपकी बॉडी कर पाए. हमेशा आप मतलब आप ये ध्यान रखिए कि अपन जनरल जब कोई स्टेयर्स चढ़ते हैं तो क्या अपन डायरेक्ट 20वीं सीढ़ी चढ़ जाते हैं? नहीं चढ़ते ना, स्टेप बाय स्टेप. तो सिंपल टू कॉम्प्लेक्स, धीरे धीरे आप उसको करिए किसी भी एक्टिविटी को, तो वो आपको कहीं भी हार्मफुल नहीं होगी. और जब भी आप करें तो आप ये जरूर ध्यान रखें कि आपकी बॉडी हल्की फुल्की वार्म अप जरूर हो. उस किसी भी एक्टिविटी को करने से पहले थोड़ा सा आप अपने बॉडी टेम्परेचर को राइज जरूर कीजिए ताकि जो सर्कुलेशन ऑफ ब्लड है वो प्रॉपर हो सके और आप एक्टिविटी ढंग से कर पाए.
I would like to add one more thing that I have heard many people के आज तो मैंने 100 अनुलोम विलोम प्राणायाम के repetitions किए, भ्रामरी के किए, right, कपाल भाती के किए. I would suggest not to do, because pranayam is not the competition and not the related with the repetitions. How we are doing, that is important. How much you are doing, that is not an important factor. So here we need to bifurcate two things, that are we going to get a benefits and are we going to get a body physic out of it. So don't compare pranayama with the repetitions and the maximum level. Just do it by yourself. Whenever you will do, whatever you will do, that can give you a peace of mind. I never heard that pranayam के बाद में थक गया, but nowadays I'm hearing it from so many people. क्या तो मैंने 100 कपाल भाती के repetition किए and I'm feeling so tired. Don't do it, please. This is not the right thing.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. One last question from Kranti Vats. While doing pranayam, water fills in my eye. Why it is happens so?
Can you repeat this question, sir?
While doing pranayama, water fills in my eye. Why it is happen so?
While doing pranayama, water, I'm not
fills
able to.
Fills in my eyes.
Fixing.
Water comes. Water.
Water.
Yeah.
Fine. So, while doing which pranayama, you are feeling that water is coming from your eyes, and how we are doing, that is more important. As I have already shared that whenever you are doing with the wrong ways, wrong techniques, and so many repetitions, that is disturbing your internal system. And in few pranayama, like few pranayama is giving you energy, right? You are doing kapal bhati, you are doing bhastrika, that is developing natural energy inside of you. So when you are doing more repetitions with a wrong technique or beyond your limits, some kind of changes is coming in our body. So try that you should do the pranayam the best possible way you can do, and don't force yourself to do it. Water is coming, why? There are so many reasons behind it. So first of all, we need to understand that how we are doing, what are the techniques you are implementing, and then only I can say the right reasons behind it. And if you feel that this is more dangerous and more crucial, you can visit the doctor as well. Thank you.
Okay, I think there is no question, so we should move ahead. I would like to hand over the mic to Dr. Sonali Sirbhate. Sonali ma'am. Okay.
मैडम अनम्यूट कीजिए. Yes.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for your valuable guidance. मैम, आपने जिस तरह से हमारे स्टूडेंट्स को और हमारे सभी सहयोगी प्राध्यापक को बहुत ही सिंपल लैंग्वेज में बताया, थैंक यू वेरी मच. और आगे की कार्रवाई के लिए मैं डॉक्टर प्रवीण सर से अनुरोध करती हूँ कि सर आप आभार व्यक्त करें.
थैंक यू मैम. आज का जो हमारा दूसरा दिन है, ये जो सेशन है, ये ऐसा लग रहा है आज ये महिलाओं द्वारा किया गया आज का सेशन है. आज की हमारी मुख्य वक्ता जानवी इच्छापुरिया मैडम, प्रतिभा सिंह रत्नू मैडम, सूर्यवंशी मैम, उसके साथ में रंभा सोनाए मैडम. आज मैं ऑर्गेनाइजर्स की तरफ से इन चारों महिलाओं को सभी श्रोताओं की तरफ से बहुत उनका मैं आभार मानता हूँ. रंभा सोनाई मैडम जो आज हमारे इस कार्यक्रम की चीफ गेस्ट रही, मैं उनका आभार मानता हूँ. उसी तरह से जानवी इच्छापुरिया मैडम, जिन्होंने बहुत ही सादे तरीके से और बहुत आसान भाषा में इस कोविड काल में योग के जो मूलभूत सिद्धांत हैं या उनका किस तरह से खासकर जो ब्रीदिंग के बारे में उन्होंने आज हमें बताया, उसके लिए मैं उनका बहुत आभारी हूँ. उसी तरह से प्रतिभा सिंह रत्नू मैडम, बहुत बहुत आपके आभारी हैं हम कि आपने हमारा इनविटेशन स्वीकार किया और इस कार्यक्रम की शोभा बढ़ाई. उसी तरह से मैं हमारे इस कार्यक्रम के ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमेटी में डॉक्टर हरीश त्रिवेदी सर जो प्रिंसिपल हैं बी पटेल कॉलेज साकोली के, मैं सर आपका बहुत आभारी हूँ. उसी तरह से डॉक्टर DS कड़व सर जो लेट NPW महाविद्यालय लाखनी के प्रिंसिपल हैं, मैं उनका भी बहुत आभारी हूँ. वैसे ही मेरे कॉलेज की प्रिंसिपल डॉक्टर शारदा महाजन मैम और मेरे गुरु और हमारे मार्गदर्शक डॉक्टर अनिल करवंदे सर, और इस पूरे कार्यक्रम में हमारे साथ हर जगह साथ देने वाले डॉक्टर शरद सूर्यवंशी सर. उसी तरह से हमारे इस कार्यक्रम की जो मैं कह सकता हूँ कोऑर्डिनेटर हैं, समन्वयिका हैं डॉक्टर सोनाली मैम, मैं आपका भी बहुत आभारी हूँ. उसी तरह से मेरे साथी जो मेरे साथ इस पूरे कार्यक्रम में काम कर रहे हैं, डॉक्टर अमित टेम्भुर्ने सर, सुधीर सहारे सर, मैं आपका अपनी आयोजन समिति की तरफ से आभार मानता हूँ. और विशेष आभार मैं मानना चाहूंगा जो दर्शक, जो श्रोता हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं देश के विभिन्न हिस्सों से, मैं आप सभी का आभार मानता हूं. और आज का ये जो सेशन है यहीं पर समाप्त होता है, ऐसे मैं घोषणा करता हूं. और यदि कोई और जानकारी देनी है तो मैं सोनाली मैडम को हैंड ओवर करता हूं. सोनाली मैडम.
ओके, थैंक यू प्रवीण सर. मैं कल के बारे में बताना चाहूंगी कि सभी सहभागी जो इस सेमिनार में सहभाग लेने जा रहे हैं, मैं उन सभी से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि आप चारों दिन हमारे साथ बने रहिए, जुड़े रहिए, ताकि आपको सर्टिफिकेट देने में कोई दिक्कत ना आए, क्योंकि प्रेजेंटी इज द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग फॉर दिस सेमिनार. रजिस्ट्रेशन सिर्फ करने से नहीं होगा, आपको इस सेमिनार में उपस्थिति भी आपकी देनी पड़ेगी. तो मैं आशा करती हूँ कि आप सभी लोग हमारे साथ ऐसे ही जुड़े रहेंगे, हमें सहयोग करेंगे और यह सेमिनार सक्सेसफुल बनाने में लिए सहकार्य करेंगे. थैंक यू वेरी मच. ओवर टू अमित सर.
थैंक यू वेरी मच सोनाली मैम। और मैं फिर से आयोजन समिति की ओर से आज के सभी रिसोर्स पर्सन, हमारे चेयरपर्सन मैम और हमारे जो गेस्ट है और सभी पार्टिसिपेंट फिर से धन्यवाद अदा करता हूँ। और आज का सेशन जो है यहीं पर हम समाप्त करते हैं और कल के सेशन के लिए सुबह 10 बजे फिर से हम लोग मिलेंगे और उसकी जो लिंक है मैं आपको टेलीग्राम ग्रुप पे और आपके मेल के ऊपर बढ़ा दूँगा। तो फिर से मैं आयोजन समिति की ओर से घोषित करता हूँ कि आज का सेशन यहीं पर समाप्त।